Hey guys, it's me, Julie, back with another video. Bryn just flung my desk. Did you guys hear it or see it, feel it? Oh my gosh, are you all right? I don't know how that noggin survives sometimes. Okay, so anyway, today we are doing sterling and stone and then a couple other things. So I have a little bit of Brighton here. I have some Cloisonne bangles I thought we could look at. And then I have sterling and stone. So let's do all that. Before we do that, I have the winner of the earrings. It's Peg. Hey, Peg, my friend. I will make sure you get these. Okay. So Bryn's little cute little face is in here somewhere to do a giveaway this week. When she pops up, that item, 99% of the time, is a giveaway. Okay, so tomorrow's Thursday. And tomorrow I am going to be out most of the day because my groomer has to groom my dogs over an hour away tomorrow, which is fine. It's totally fine. But that means I have a lot of driving and I'm not going to come back home. I'm going to stay there and do a little thrifting. So I'm not going to have time to do purses. Purses take longer than anything else. So I think what I'll do is when I get home, I will do a clearance jewelry video, kind of like what we've been doing. And we will do a long one. We will do 2 videos in one. Half the video proceeds will go typically like they do to me, and half the video proceeds will go to Ellie. Okay, so that's what we'll do tomorrow, and Friday we'll do our purse sale. Friday I'm home more of the day. I have one customer meeting, which I survived last night, you guys. Okay, let's do this. So first thing I have, this is silver tone. Oh, whoops, hold on. If you'd like to purchase anything, pause the video here. I'll tell you what you need to do. My email address is right there. And then I invoiced last night. I've been invoicing Tuesday evenings. So if you haven't paid your invoice by the time you're seeing this video, make sure you've sent me an email. Unless you and I already have arrangements, we're all set. Okay, so first piece is silver tone, okay, and it's made by Rosemary Collections, okay, and I think it's a jewelry, you know, they sell them online, and I saw them, I think, on Amazon, but that's what it is. I want to show you the tag because I could only figure this out with a reverse image search. Okay, so that's Rosemary Collections. You can see there's a little bit of wear on the tag. That is, the rest of it's in pretty great shape. I was just trying to see if there's wear there. No, it's okay. So it's really cute, you guys. It's this little flowered, is that wear? Maybe it's a little bit of wear right there. Okay, just saw it. It's this cute little flower necklace. It's so pretty, you guys, with the rhinestones. This is a 9.5-inch drop, plus you have a lot of extender left. They did a good size extender on this guy. Nope, sorry, I haven't not. There we go. So it's a 9-inch drop plus this much extender, 9.5-inch. Okay, so this one is going to be $10, you guys. Okay, thought it was super pretty. Okay, this is a Brighton necklace, and here it is. It is a pendant with 2 pieces on it. Live well, laughed often, love much. Okay, and then this little piece on top. It's on a Rolo chain. Goes down to the Brighton tag with the cool Brighton clasp. There's a little bit of wear on there, but it's not really because you can shine this up. It's like a silver plate. So 8-inch drop, and this one is going to be $20. Okay, $20. And it looks like all my Brightons together. So let's do this. Okay. Then I have a Brighton bracelet or anklet. It goes from a size 8 3/4 to a 9 3/4. Okay, using this part of the bracelet. There's your little Brighton tag. There's a heart. There's another heart with a dangle and another heart, and there's your cute clasp. Okay, so larger bracelet or an anklet, and this one's going to be 20. Okay. So I have this one, which is Brighton. I think I have, I don't know how many pieces. I have 4 left. So I have this one, and it's in its dust bag. And this one is this necklace. It's a beautiful, like, wheat chain. There is your Brighton tag, and says Taiwan. I don't know if that's an older Brighton tag because it looks different than the others, or if that's a newer one. I'm not sure. If anybody knows, throw it in the chat. Okay, so it's like a slider pendant. There we go. There's the back side and the front side on a wheat chain. Has these fun chain stops at the end. So as it sits right now, there's a tiny bit of extender left, but as it sits right now, it is an 8-inch drop, and this one is going to be $20. Okay, $20. Let's put that one over here since we have the dust bag. Okay, and next I have excuse me, it's a Brighton chain. Okay, it's a really long, like, wheat chain. It is marked Brighton. Okay, here you go, and there is a double clasp. Why did they use this? So it's a double clasp, so maybe you could add other things on to this chain. I bet you could. Okay, there's nothing on this chain. It's a 17.5-inch drop, super long. So look, you could probably take this, and then where's that one? Let me grab the one that just got put away. Take this one and unhook it. Oh, jeepers. Unclasp it. If you can, if you don't have stupid nails. Okay, there we go. Unclasp it, clasp it up to those extra clasps it has, and then you could wear these together. Look how good they look together. Okay, do you see what I'm showing you? Okay, yeah, it's messy, but I think you get it. You guys are smart. Okay, so here it is. That one is going to be $20 also. Then let's see. And that little clasp is removable, so you could use that with other necklaces too. That's cool. All right, so this is Brighton. This is a bracelet. So this goes bracelet or anklet. So this goes from 8.5 to 9.5. There is some gold tone on there too. This one could use a little bit more polishing. You can see some of the wear here, but most of that should come off. Okay. It's a fun chain. I don't know what this is. It's really cool though. It's almost like a box chain that's been soldered all together. And then there are 2 charms. This little Brighton heart, it says love and baby girl. Okay. And there's little footprints. I almost said paw prints. There's little footprints. Those are only babies in my house. Okay. So there it is. This one is going to be $20. Okay. If you're so inclined and maybe the baby girl doesn't apply to you, you could take the baby girl off and sell that one. That would totally work. Now, these earrings were with the Brighton jewelry. I don't know if these are Brighton or not, you guys. I don't know. They feel well made like Brighton is. Let's test them because Brighton does make some sterling rings, but I myself have never found other sterling from them. So maybe that will give us a clue. Let's test quickly. I used to test all at the end. I should do that again, but oh, this does look like sterling. So I'll probably sell these as non-Brighton just to make sure because there's no mark on them. And I think Brighton's pretty good about marking their jewelry, although I did buy a ton of Brighton one time and the earrings were not marked. So that's where we're at. All right, these are sterling. Okay, so we're going to sell them as not Brighton. We're going to pretend they are not, but they could be, okay? And we're going to ask 16. Okay, 16. Okay, so those are sterling. Okay, next, guys, I bought a whole pile of Cloisonne bangles. Now, every time I have Cloisonne bangles or even the stretch bracelet. You guys like all want them. So I am hoping that works today because we have a lot. So I'm going to move through them kind of quickly. Some of them I have two, like it was a set. I am going to sell them separately, but if you buy both, we'll do a discount. I'm trying to put those together. Yeah, a lot of them have a little set. Let me see. Am I good? Did I do this right? I think I did this right. How about we'll do this? If you buy more than one, the second one has a discount. Let's do it that way. Okay, so this one is itty bitty, you guys. It's like a child's bracelet. It's super pretty. And the design goes on the inside too. Oh, it is hinged. Okay, let's see if that stays together. Yep. So this is a little itty bitty. It comes in at almost a 6. Right on the line between 5.5 and 6. So maybe not even child's. This could be somebody's smaller wrist. Absolutely. And I'm just going to do 5 on that one. Okay, $5. All of the others are going to be $10. If you buy more than one, the next one and any after that are $2 off. So if you buy 2, it's 18. If you buy 3, it is 26. Okay, make sense? So make sure you tell me though, if you're not telling me that it's a Cloisonne bangle in your descriptions, make sure you definitely tell me for pricing because I will price it higher, not realizing. Okay, so here's this one. This one is white. Okay, and this one comes in at a size, it's on the line between 8 and 8.25. Okay, so let's do this one for 10. Oh no, this one's only gonna be $8. Excuse me, $8 on this one. I did have a couple $8 ones. So the money will come off the lower priced item. Okay, here we go. So I have this one is black, gorgeous. This one is at the same spot, you guys, between 8 and 8.25, $8. Then I have 2 of this one. This gorgeous one, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, I see a couple blue marks right there. They're on the inside. It is like so pretty. Oh, there's blue here too. It's almost like the blue from the flower, the paint on the flower overfilled. Because these aren't really Cloisonne, you guys. If you've seen real Cloisonne, it doesn't look like this, but we call these Cloisonne. So this is paint with gold over it. All right, so maybe we'll make this one 8. It was going to be 10. This one comes in at a size 9, you guys. Ooh, Julia, the big wrist could get this on. Wow, cool. Okay. Let's do this one for $8. And I do have a second of this, you guys, but I think the second one is smaller. So let's see. Here's this one. Looks very similar or maybe even the same. Yeah, it looks the same, I think. Okay, it's super pretty. This one comes in at an 8.25, and this one's going to be $10. Okay, and then, so that's interesting. I have that same thing in the other ones that I thought were the same. That is so interesting. One big, one small. Okay, so here I have one in black, same as that one. They look awesome in a stack. And this one's probably going to be like a 9. Hold on. Actually, this one's like a 9.25, you guys. 9.25. So let's do this one for $10. And then we have the match, but a smaller size. Here we go. Okay, and this one comes in at the line between 8 and 8.25. Okay, and this one's 10. Okay, so then we have same in pink and then a maroon. Okay, so we have this one. Okay, it's really cool. It's like a mottled pink color. And this one comes in at a 9.25. And this one's going to be 10. Do you think anybody could get these over their feet at a 9.25? Maybe a small foot and wear it as an ankle. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so here we go. This one is the smaller version, same thing. And this one comes in same spot, you guys, right between 8 and 8.25, $10. Okay, and then same situation in maroon. Here is the bigger one. Okay, and these would be gorgeous stacked, you guys. Can I do this without messing my numbers up? I think so. I mean, look, that's so beautiful, right? So beautiful. Okay, so this one goes here. Hold on, I gotta put these back correctly or I'd be in trouble. Okay, so this one comes in at a 9 1/4 and it's gonna be $10. And then here is the smaller version. Okay, gorgeous, same look, just a smaller version. This one's coming in right on the line between 8 and 8 1/4, $10. And oh, Zeusy is asleep behind me. What a cutie pie. This one is I only have one of this, and it's like a brownish red color, I would say. And this one comes in right on that between 8 and 8 1/4 line. And this one's going to be 10. This one's a little bit better made than the other thinner ones. That's why I didn't make this one 8. And then I have two that are different that are really cool, that look beautiful together. I wonder if they're the same size. Let's pull them both out. Look at, aren't they gorgeous? I think they're so pretty. So this is probably, I don't know if you'd call this cloisonne or more of just an enamel. And it has like a a gold tone / brass tone in the center. Okay, super pretty. I guess maybe there's a couple of marks on here. Nothing that takes away from it though. This one comes in at an 8 1/4. Actually, hold on. It's that same spot, guys, between 8 and 8 1/4. So this one's going to be 10. And then we have this one that goes with it, or could go with it. Same situation, a little bit narrower. Has like an infinity symbol. And this one is, I would say that one is same spot, 8, 8 1/4, and I'll do this one for 8. Okay, I marked it down for you. I was gonna ask 10. Okay, so there we go. We did all those, and then I think we're gonna get into the sterling and stone then. Okay, let's start with this because it's so fun. Wait till you see this thing. It is a giant gold tone cuff with a slice of agate in it. Isn't it cool? I think it's so cool. Maybe slight wear on the inside here, but it's like a matte gold tone. It's really cool. It's coming in at, I would say a 7, you guys, but you definitely could do some finagling here. Okay, and I'm going to ask 10 for this. Okay, $10. Okay, next, what are we going to do next? Oh, we have some, I know that we've done a lot of stretches. Okay, so don't worry, we're not going to do Stretch City. But I have some of like the better stretches set aside. And I'm just saying better because they're just not just plain beads. These have a little bit more. And these are going to be $8 a piece. And we have this one with some agate and some jasper, I would say. This is actually tourmalated quartz right there. Yeah, tourmalated quartz. These, and maybe this is too. It's just more tourmalated. And this looks like rutilated quartz. Oh, wow. This is nice. This is nice. So you've got rutilated quartz and tourmalated quartz. This one has a little chip in it. What a cool piece. I did not look carefully at this. What a cool piece. Guys, I was going to ask 8, but I feel like I want to ask 12 on this. I feel like it's that good. $12. Okay, then I have this one. Isn't this fun? It's probably some kind of jade. Let's check it out. It is nephrite, you guys. And then I have one very similar in color. And this one is nephrite also. Okay, so let's look at those in a row. So these ones, they're like little triangles, okay? And that one's going to be just $8. You can see a little bit of the thread right there. You'll have to clip that. And then we have this one. They're kind of similar shapes that they're triangles. They might even look really cool together. Okay, so then we have this one. Not triangles, these are diamonds, but you know what I mean. It's a point. So this was also nephrite, and I'm going to do $8 on that one. And then, yeah, the word yesterday, sodalite. Oh my gosh, I couldn't come up with that to save my life. This is sodalite, you guys. It has a big square and 3 strands. It's a really, really cute bracelet. I think you might have to change this strand sometime soon. See how it looks stretched out? Yeah. I'm gonna make it just $5, okay? Because it's gonna need restringing at some point. This is rhodonite. Isn't this cool? It's like that first one we looked like at with the quartz. So rhodonite, and this one's going to be $8. I forgot to tell Hubs I was filming. Shoot. Just give me 1 second, you guys. He's having a day today. Okay, and then this one we have a few strands, 3 strands of it's probably amethyst. We'll check it. So you have 3 strands together, then they pull them 3 separate strands, and they tie them together. Then 3 strands, tie them together, 3 strands. Okay, so let's see if that's amethyst. Yes, guys, that is amethyst, and that one is going to be $8. Okay, so we'll get off the stretchies. I liked those stretchies. I was excited to show you those. Let's go over to some sterling. How about I pull out a few things? Let's look at some necklaces. Okay, so I have this one. This is maybe rhodochrosite. It's giving me that vibe. It could be rhodonite, but I'm not seeing a black. So let's actually, I guess it could be a dark rose quartz. So why don't we look just in case? It's really reading on the Tanzanite Aqualine, okay? And I don't know where rhodonite or rhodochrosite reads. Let's see if it reads somewhere there. So this is reading on the garnet tourmaline iolite line. Okay, so do with that what you will. It's on a bead ball chain. It's a slider type pendant. Okay. This chain is marked there, and it's a 12-inch drop, and this one's going to be $20. Okay. And next, I have a little daintier necklace here. This one's an 8.5-inch drop, you guys, and it's a little bar with maybe diamonds. So they're not super shiny. Yep, they're diamonds. Okay, so why do I know these are diamonds? Let's look together. Let's do a little lesson. Okay, so if they were CZs, they would be gleaming because they need to use a more inexpensive diamond to keep the cost down on this. Okay, so they're using one that's cloudy, and they're also very small. Okay, so that's what made me think this is not CZ. Let's see. Oh, here, this has CZs in it. See them? They're sparkly. Okay, so just that will help you out if you're trying to decide. So this one is an 8.5-inch drop, and I'm gonna go. You guys, let's give it away. I see Bryn's picture. I'm gonna give diamonds away, you guys. Let's give away diamonds. So if you would like to purchase the enter to win this, you guys, what you need to do is, I would so appreciate if you are a subscriber. You don't have to be, but I would appreciate it. And you can write in the comments the words I win, I space WIN, and I will pull a winner hopefully Tuesday, sometime next week, because a lot of times Tuesday comes and I don't do it. All right, so let's look at this one. I hope you don't mind I skipped ahead. I don't think you'll mind for diamonds. This is a conundrum to me. This kind of looks like it's vermeil on the chain, and this looks sterling, right? Do you see what I'm talking about? Should we try and clean a little bit back here? Because look, that doesn't look vermeil. So sometimes sterling, I've told you a bazillion times, sometimes sterling tarnishes in like a yellow way. So sometimes it gets confusing. Oh, see, I'm glad we looked. I don't think it's vermeil anymore. Let's see. Let's look up closely. Yeah, I think it's just sterling tarnishing and a yellow. Okay, that is my best guess, okay? Yuck, my hands feel yucky. That was a sunshine polishing cloth. Okay, so here it is, and you have this pretty little chain, charm, pendant, has circles around the edge. Okay, this chain is an 8.5-inch drop, and this is a darnet garnet, you guys. It's a darnet garnet, and this is going to be $20. Okay, $20. Okay, let's look at a few more necklaces, and then we'll switch to something else. This one's fun, you guys. This one is enamel. It's on a box chain, and it's sterling and enamel. Isn't that fun? It's like a little flower shape. It does have a very wide bail, so you could put this on a beaded necklace. It's not a box chain. I'm sorry, my bad. It's that kind of chain. Okay, and it's a 7.5-inch drop, and this one is going to be $30. Super fun. I think that one is so fun. So fun. Okay, so this is the one we were comparing CZs with. Let's look at this one. Isn't this pretty? I think it's so pretty. Little flowers on a dainty Rolo chain. This one is a 7 3/4-inch drop. There is a marking on here that says ZW, and I couldn't figure it out. I did try to. See that? ZW or 2W maybe, the number 2. Okay. Yeah, oh, I have it written as 2. I couldn't read my writing. Okay, 7 3/4-inch drop, $20. If you know what that mark is and want to leave it in the chat for everybody, that would be amazing. We all kind of learn from each other, don't we? This one is fun. This chain is fun. Look at it. Snake chain with bead stations. And this is a sun with a moon. Do you see the moon right there? And this is like a glass. No. It's a resin. It's a resin with like foil in it. It's not cold to the touch. So this one has a drop of 9.5 inches. This pendant is marked Mexico. No, it's not. Maybe the necklace is. Oh, there it is. Marked Mexico. Okay. And this one is going to be $20. This chain alone is probably worth that. If you like it, grab it. You could wear it by itself or with a different pendant. Okay, so I have been on a hunt to buy sterling necklaces, you guys, sterling chains. I bought a lot of pendants. So I already had like 30 sterling pieces that needed pendants, and then I just bought a ton. I've got to find chains. I have been hunting high and low. I've got 31 coming so far, so we'll see. This is marked RB, you guys, which is Richard Begay, Navajo. And we'll check what that stone is. This is an 8-inch drop. It's a little Rolo chain. There is the mark. Okay. I've had his stuff before, for sure. That is onyx, you guys. Okay. And this one is going to be $50. Okay. Next, one more necklace and we'll move on. This one is marked THLA, so probably Thai and then the jeweler, I'm not sure. I did put it on this card upside down, so bear with me here. So here's what's showing, but there's the mark. It's really supposed to be this way. Okay, it's a little arrow. It's vermeil, has an 8.5-inch drop, and this one's going to be just $12. Okay, $12. All right, so let's look at something different. We'll look at a little stone. Let's do it. I'm just going to grab a handful. More necklaces. Should I not do necklaces? Oh, well, we'll look at these necklaces. So I have this one. It's like a pretty like yellowy color, yellowy beige. And this is reading on the garnet tourmaline iolite line. Okay, garnet tourmaline iolite. This is an 11.5-inch drop. It's an infinity knotted in between. That one's going to be $15. And then I have one coming next. I just want to show you it next to it in a smaller bead that would be great together. Let's see what that one is. So this one is a 13-inch drop. So this one would be a little longer than that one. Smaller bead. Let's see if it's still reading on the garnet tourmaline iolite line. Yes, garnet tourmaline iolite line. Infinity knotted in between, and this one is going to be 15 also. Okay. Next, I have this one, which is so cool, you guys. Check this one out. So we have a big old life preserver clasp, and it's in silver tone. And then we have these amazing faceted beads. It is so cool. Let's see what this is. I was so excited to see. Okay. So guys, I would say, am I reading high? Hold on one second. I think I'm still reading high. Let's look. Yes. Okay. So this is reading on the quartz amethyst citrine line. So maybe a dyed quartz. I'm not sure, but it is a really, really cool piece. 8.5 inch drop, 15. Okay. Next, I have this one, which is kind of a mala style. No, it's really not. It's really not. So you have some picture jasper and some other white stone, some kind of jasper probably. You have gold tone beads here, and it comes down to, what's this shape called? A naja? Naha? I don't remember the shape. And leather tassel. Okay, it's a really, really cool piece. This one is an 18 inch drop. Okay, and this one is going to be $20. And you guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to set my thumbnail up now, because that is really helpful. Can you picture it? Thumbnail? Well, yeah, you can. You already saw it, didn't you? All right. So next, let me get this in here to protect the tassel. Okay, we're okay. All right. So next we have some snowflake obsidian. Super pretty. I love the black and the gray. It is knotted in between. It is an infinity, meaning no clasp. Okay, and this one is a 14 inch drop, and that one's going to be 15. I think last week the snowflake obsidian might have been smaller beads than that, so they look great together. This is marked Julie Ingram. Let me show you. Judy, Judie. Huh. So I was looking up Julie. I wonder if I could find this. Let's look together, you guys. So you have some picture jasper, and then I'm going to see, I can't find my phone. There it is, what the black bead is. Maybe some onyx. And let's look up Judy Ingram. Maybe I just wrote it wrong and I did find it correctly, because, you know, eBay will correct you a lot if you're close on your spelling. Yep, here we go. So vintage, Judy Ingram turquoise and onyx, Julie Ingram geometric, Judy, jeepers, I keep saying it. Judy. Okay, so there we go. I'm comfortable where my price was then. So maybe I did find it. That's onyx, you guys. So it's a 10 inch drop, and you have silver tone beads in between. Look at that piece of picture jasper. That's so cool looking, isn't it? So cool. All right, so this one's gonna be 15, you guys. Okay, so I have all those. Let's look at a pile of earrings. You guys down with that? Let's do it. So I have these. These are Disney, you guys. They're like Minnie's little bow. They are a rose gold vermeil. And these are going to be 18. Okay, 18 on the Disney earrings. Let me move this bin. We finished a bin. We already finished a soft-sided one, but now we finished a hard-sided one too. Okay, so this is Wheeler Manufacturing, you guys. And it looks like this. So it's a W with above that point in the W a C, and then an M attached with an O on the bottom, and it's Wheeler Manufacturing Co. Okay, and these are beautiful, probably turquoise little post style earrings, rubber backings, and these are $22. Okay, then we have these. Guys, I tried so hard to figure out where these might be from. let me show you this marking because I could not figure this out. Like, is it a butterfly? Because are those antennae? Is it BB? Is it BE? Is it, are we upside down? Okay, so I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. And I believe, oh wait, I figured this out, you guys. I'm a ding dong. Jeez, Julie. Yeah, I'm a ding dong, you guys. I did figure it out. My apologies. It is 925. It's 22K, I believe, and then 925. Sorry about that. I'm a ding dong. Okay, so I think this probably is gold on here, but I don't want to scratch it, you guys. It's gonna wreck it if I scratch it. So I am just gonna do them for 20. Okay, $20. Gosh, my memory is bad. Perimenopause memory is for reals, guys. Okay, so I have these. These are Shoobs, which Shoobs is the $sign. I mean, sorry, the S with the line through it, like the $sign. It doesn't go higher though. It goes S, and the line stops at the top and bottom of the S. And these are the cutest little pearl, not sure if they're faux or not, sterling silver snowman earrings. Aren't they so cute? They're on hooks, and these are going to be 16. I know we're not thinking about snow right now, although you never know. The weather's been so crazy. Well, you are going to start thinking about snow in Australia, aren't you? In New Zealand. Okay, so these are made by J. Lee, which stands for Jessica Lee. I'll show you the mark. These are pottery shards, and they're on hooks. They are sterling. And let me show you the mark. It's J. Lee. And Jessica Lee's earrings were going for between $85 and $180 online. Isn't that crazy? So you go, girl. These are going to be $65. Okay, $65. Okay, and then I have these. These are gorgeous. Look at those. So, I'm not sure totally what we have going on here. I think we probably have some different agates, okay, like a dark blue and a light blue. That's a blue-gray on the bottom. Let's see, maybe they're glass. No, I think they probably are agate, you guys, and they're on hooks, okay, long hooks, and these are going to be 18, okay? And let's see what's next. I have these ones. So these are sterling, not vermeil. Yeah, these are sterling. They are lever backs, okay? They are marked 925. Is there something else there? It looks like there is something there. SZ or something. I didn't see that before. They have a little square faceted stone that is, whoa, that is garnet, I believe. Hold on, I fell off. Yeah, it's garnet. Gorgeous little earrings. These are going to be 16. Okay, next I have these ones. Okay, they're probably some turquoise. Okay, sterling silver hook style. This one's a little bit bent, I just noticed, and I don't think these were marked, were they? No. Some of this jewelry that I have in this bin, I was really careful and checked everything, and some of it was already in there and not, the marks weren't checked. So that's why I keep looking. So these are going to be 16. Okay. Another pair of earrings, and then we'll look at some other stuff. Oh, this is fun. I want to show that. Okay, so these are a little pale green stone. These are kidney wire style. They are sterling. And they are peridot. Okay, so these are going to be 16. And the next one, I have a new tag piece that is new with tag from TJ Maxx, I believe. Yeah, TJ Maxx. Okay. Compare it 28, marked down to $19.99, okay? And it's super cute. It's kind of like slider, like a lariat style, but I don't think this moves. Yeah, it doesn't move. With some pearl. I'm not sure if they're faux or not. I could check these ones. Those look real, actually. Yes, real pearl. I would assume that one is too. It goes up and it has this at the end with a pearl on the end of the extender. This is an 8.5 inch drop, and I'm going to go 18, you guys. Okay, new at tag, $18. Okay, next I have a couple, let's do a couple bracelets and some rings. Let's do that. Oh, and I have a little cute brooch. Let's look at this. Wait till you see this, you guys. So this is sterling and brass, okay? And it is Taxco. It is marked TS78, okay? So Taxco, the silversmith's last name starts with S, and they're the 78th S last name person doing silversmithing in Taxco, okay? The city. Okay, isn't it cute? Look at them. Hello. Excuse me, you guys. Sorry. $30. $30. Okay, so this is a little far-fetched bracelet. I actually have a couple of far-fetched bracelets. It says live in the moment. It is sterling silver, and see how it says far at the top and then fetched. Okay, so it's a little cuff. Gosh, I need to remember this. It is too small, or I would keep it. 6.5, you guys. It's a 6.5, and then the opening is like 7/8 of an inch. Okay, and that's going to be 30. That's going to be 30. I do therapy, you guys. I've never told you guys that, but I have a therapist. I've worked with her for like 5 years for this therapist. I had one previously too. And I love it. It's Julie time. It's time for me to talk about what I need to talk about, kind of selfish time, it's all about you. But anyway, one of the things we were talking about today was living in the moment. Don't borrow trouble, right? So you're so worried about, what's going on either in the past, which creates depression, or in the future, which creates anxiety. And then if you're so worried that I'm having a little bit of issue with aging, just a little. And I'm so like, where did, 20 to 50 go? I don't know where it went. Like, I don't know where it went. Like, where did it go? What the heck? So, but I spend so much time thinking about that now when I turn 60, I'm going to be like, where did 50 go? Well, 50 was wasted on worrying about 20, So good to remember. Okay, so this is far-fetched stamp, and I know I was trying to figure this out, I believe, and it didn't say FF on it in a previous show. So that is far-fetched, the hand, the swirl, the heart, okay? I wonder if they made it just the heart at some point, because you know what? I just found a piece today that was a heart and a square. And I know there was another one previous to that, previously. Okay, anyway, let your heart see what your eyes cannot. It's a 7-inch bracelet, you guys, and it's going to be 28. So cute. Okay, so anybody that needs to hear that, live in the moment, guys. Stay present. Okay, so this is a pretty little etched or carved sterling ring with little flowers. This is a 6 1/4, you guys, and this one is going to be just 25. Isn't it pretty? 25. Okay, I have another 6 1/4 right here, and this one is a square. Isn't that fun? They fit on your finger just like a normal ring, you guys. Really, 6 1/4? Is big there? Hold on, guys. It's a 7 1/4. Jeepers, Julie. Jeepers. You're gonna get fired. All right, it's a 7 1/4, you guys. It just sits on your finger normally, even though it is square. Okay, my phone shut off on its own. Good. So here it is, a little square band. $20. 7 1/4. Okay, so this one is an 8 1/4, and this is marked SWCZ China. So cubic zirconia, SW is probably whoever made it, and I don't know who that is. And this one's an 8 1/4, and it's gonna be just $12. 12. Okay, so this is a 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Okay, and look at that. Isn't that so cool? You guys can't see it, but almost, well, maybe you can. It's like a cat's eye, but it has like a green color to it. It's really, really cool. And it has a native feel. I don't know that it is. This is a 5 1/4. Don't forget your middies. I'm not going to be able to midi this. There we go. That would be a cool midi. Look at it. That's cool. Okay. So this one's going to be 25, you guys. 25. It almost makes it look like an opal. Very cool. Next, this one is a 7 1/4. It's a little dainty baby. And I am wondering if that might be an emerald. Maybe a man-made emerald or a... No, it's reading on topaz, you guys. Topaz. That's cool. So this one is a 7 1/4, and it's going to be, let's go $30 on that. What is going on out there? Holy cow, you guys, the wind just started really going crazy. Wowzers. Okay, so this is the cutest little labradorite, you guys. I think it is so pretty. Good amount of sterling there. This is size 6, and it is going to be $30. Okay, next I have this one, which is a 7 1/4. And I'm thinking that's just some green inlay, but let's just stick it on the, like, enamel almost. No, it's not. Guys, I think that's green onyx. I think that might be green onyx. Cool. Okay, this is a 7 1/4. It's going to be just $20. I have a size 8. Oops, look at it, I just ripped the bag. Oh boy. I can't use this finger. It still is killing me. That knuckle. Killing me is a little dramatic, but oh, look at that, you guys. That is rutilated quartz. You see that? Really cool. Really cool. So this is a size 8 rutilated quartz. This one's going to be 35. Never even saw those rutilated and tourmalated things when I was working under the light downstairs. It's not as bright as here. This guy is an 11 1/4, and it's not a bypass. It is attached, so you can't make it smaller. Okay. And it's a little fish skeleton. 11 1/4. Might be a fun thumb ring. Oh yeah, that's cute, you guys. Look at that. So it's a little bit, no, it would stay on my thumb. So this is an 11 1/4. This finger, I'm like 9 1/2 right now. So maybe it kind of will give you a gauge for what size your thumb is. I know sometimes we don't really know that. This one's going to be 25. Okay. Okay, this one is diamonds, you guys. Well, I think it's diamonds. We're going to test. But check it out. Looks like diamonds to me. Okay, it didn't go high enough, but I want to make sure I didn't fall off. And I also want to see how many there are. There's one there. Nope, those are metal. I'm only seeing one stone. I'm only seeing one stone, and they can still call it a diamond ring with one stone, you guys. Fell off. I mean, does it really matter all that much? It's one little guy now. Guys, I'm not getting it to read up to diamond. It's stopping at white sapphire, which I'm assuming is a white sapphire. So maybe it's not diamonds. And I think there's only one. But it really feels like it should be a diamond if we just use, without the gem tester, just use what we know about diamonds. So I don't know. It's an 8 1/4, you guys. It's a really cool ring. And this one's going to be, let's go 40. $40. Okay, this one is a size 7. Okay, and I don't know what that is. Cold to the touch. Has a matte finish. Reading like it's glass, but that doesn't mean it is glass. It could be a stone that doesn't read on the gem tester. So there it is. That's all my findings for you. You guys can decide. Size 7. This one's going to be just 20 bucks. What time is it? Oh, wow. We're already over 45 minutes. Okay. How much room? I've got one. Okay, we'll finish these bins, you guys. So I have this one. This one is a 7 3/4. It's a little purple or lavender enamel. Those might be animals of some sort, like a turtle, maybe a turtle. 7 3/4, that's gonna be 15. All right, so let me move this bin and we're just gonna fill up the rest of this soft-sided bin. I will have to bag these 2 rings or they'll be floating around, guys, floating around. Okay, so we have this guy, which is very interesting, isn't it? You know that, what's that diamond called? A Herniker or Henniker or Herkener? Actually, it's just quartz. It made me think of that diamond though. So it's a 4 1/4, and you can see it's all jagged and fun and rough cut. And this one's gonna be just 15. Yeah, that's what made me think of Herniker. What is it, you guys? Somebody help me. Oh, and that Poland word from yesterday's sale, I believe it is pronounced Dansk. It's Gdansk, I believe. So, okay, you guys. So this mark, I found a couple things by this guy. It's a W and a J, but the W is done like this, like puffy, okay? And then a J next to it. Let me see if I'm able to show you so you see it. Do you see the W is kind of puffy? Okay, so that stands for Waldeck, W-A-L-D-E-K, Waldeck Johnson, okay? And these are all little inlay chips of different stones, probably some turquoise, I don't know, some coral maybe, some lapis maybe. It's a really, really beautiful bracelet. It is sterling silver. This is a 7 1/4 long, 7 1/4 inch long, and this one's going to be 40. Okay, $40. Let me put it inside this bag so we don't lose it. Okay, next. Last but not least. No, it's not last but not least. Last but not least, ring. Oh, for goodness sakes. Sorry, guys. We have this guy with a little red, pretty little ring. This is a 7 1/2. It is marked Thailand inside. And those are, I think those are colored CZs, okay? So that one's just going to be 15. 15. Okay, so that is in there. Let's see. Okay, so let's finish with stones since I am using the bin with a lot of room, right? A lot of room in it. Let me grab a couple things, you guys. Let's grab from here, I guess. Okay. So I have this piece. This is the cutest little fox, you guys. It's on a cord, and it has the kind of adjustable closure here that pulls. You guys know what that is. Okay, so you can pull it wider or make it smaller. And look at this guy. He has like a matte finish in some and a shiny finish in others, a gloss. And this is actually glass, guys. So this is glass. Isn't it beautiful? I wonder if the eyes, no, that's probably just glass. Isn't it so cute? I just thought it was so cute. Let's do this for, let's go 15 on it, okay? I think it's cute, cute, cute. Okay, so that wasn't stone, I lied. All right, so this one is another cotton cord. This one has this big circle piece. And then it also has these antique silver tone pieces and these. And this is probably some kind of jasper. It has a hook closure. Isn't it cool? It's really fun. 15 on that one. Okay, you guys, this one has wear, but I kept it in because it was really cool. I thought somebody might like it. So do you see the copper showing through? This is supposed to be silver tone, but it's like all over. So it kind of looks like it's supposed to be like that. And it is a point, and it's just a pretty point, right? That setting, it's just beautiful. So that's why I kept it in here. Let's see what this point is. It's cold to the touch for sure. It's glass, you guys. That is glass. My bad on the glass. Sorry. This one has a drop of 8 inches. And I will do this one for, I'll just do $2 because it is damaged. But I thought somebody might love it. Okay, so this guy is, I'm not sure now. Now I'm thinking maybe I didn't get stone here. Maybe it might be glass, but let's look. So first of all, it has the heart with the dots around it. Is that still in dot, you guys? Is that still in dot? I don't know. And then on this side, there's a little coin. And it's a very long necklace. There's some dyed magnesite on there. Let me do a drive-by so you can see. It is gold tone. It has all these little dangles. It is so pretty. Cha-cha style, right? Cha-cha-cha. Let's see what some of these other things are. So the green, this one here is jadeite. That one is nephrite, the light green, and then we've got this really dark green. Let's see what this is. Also nephrite. Okay, so it's a jade necklace. It's very, very pretty, you guys. I'm gonna go 15 on it. Okay, so 15 on that. Let me grab a couple more pieces. Let's look at this and that. And what else? How about this and this? Okay. Do I have enough? I probably took too much. Okay, so this is either rose quartz or jade. It has this pretty little clasp in gold tone. Rose quartz, you guys. That is rose quartz. It's on a pretty, well, I mean, it's a pink cord, which makes it look nice. This one has a drop of 11 inches, and it's going to be 15. Okay, so that one goes in there. And then I have this one. I don't know what this is, you guys. Okay. Probably dyed something is what I'm thinking. Okay. It's knotted in between. It's a 17-inch drop. It's a really long one. And it's not coming up on here. So I'm thinking this is probably some kind of like dyed agate. It's very, very pretty. The colors are gorgeous. Okay. So that one is going to be 15. Okay. 5 more pieces and we're out of here, you guys. 5 more pieces. I pulled 4, so I didn't pull too many. Snowflake obsidian again. This is a smaller bead. It would look great with the other one. It is knotted in between. This one has a drop of 12 inches, $15. Okay, this one is probably amethyst. We'll test it. And then it has a random tiger's eye in there. So it's amethyst, probably we'll check chips, and it comes down to a little nugget. Isn't that cool? And oh, 2 beads here too. Isn't that cool? And then up at the back near your neck, there's a random tiger's eye, which I think is fun actually. But let's see. These are, guys, these are jadeite. They're purple jade. Interesting. It really looks like amethyst. All right, well, here we go. This one has a drop of how much? Did I measure already? 13.5 inches, you guys. And this one is going to be $18. Okay, $18. Oh, for goodness sakes. Look what I did. Shocking, right, you guys? Shocking. Ooh, it wasn't a bad one. Okay. I have this one, which is a dark blue. It's knotted in between, silver tone clasp. This one has a drop of 9 inches. And let's see if this reads on anything. It's reading on the Tanzanite Aqualine. Okay, Tanzanite Aqualine. And that one's going to be 15. And I have this one, which is really cool in my opinion. Okay, so you have some faceted red beads and then this pretty like yellowy color. This looks shorter. Let's give it a total length on this one. Almost a 16. It's, let's say 15 and a half. I think that would be the safest spot. So 15 and a half, it's on the shorter side. Those are reading as quartz, the like off-whitey beigey color. And the red is reading as also quartz, you guys. Okay, so the red is like a dyed quartz. So that one is going to be 15. And then I have one more, my friends. Let me pick something. What do we want to look at? I want something awesome. How about really, really awesome? You know, guys, I tend to not give this stone enough credit. I told you this last time we did stones, and I really like this necklace. It's hematite, right? Because what do we always see hematite? We see a hematite, little kind of squarish beads that comes down to center pendant of some sort, and they're okay. They're not awful, but they're not showcasing this stone. Look at it. Isn't this beautiful? I think it's beautiful. It's knotted in between. It's an infinity 14-inch drop hematite, and it's going to be just $15. Okay. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. So tomorrow, like I said, I am going to do some jewelry. I'll do a double show, half for me, half for Ellie. And then Friday, we'll do the purses. All right, bye.